The Story of Anna's Journey. Anna was a young woman who lived in a small village surrounded by green hills and clear rivers. Her life was simple, and she spent most of her days helping her family on their small farm. But Anna had a dream. She wanted to see the world beyond the village and discover what life was like in the big cities she had only read about in books. Every night, she sat by her small window, looking at the stars and imagined herself exploring new places. One day, while Anna was feeding the chickens, a letter arrived. It was rare for her family to receive mail, so everyone gathered around as her father opened it. The letter was from her aunt, who lived in the capital city. Her aunt invited Anna to visit and offered her a chance to stay for a year to study and work in the city. Anna's heart raced with excitement, but she also felt nervous. She had never been far from home before. Her parents were supportive but worried. "The city is so different from here," her mother said. "It's busy and loud, and people can be unkind." Her father added, "But it's a good opportunity. If you want to go, we will help you." Anna thought about it for days, unsure if she was ready to leave everything she knew. Finally, she made her decision. "I want to go," she told her parents. "I want to learn and grow." The next week was filled with preparation. Anna packed her belongings, which weren't many: a few clothes, a notebook, and her favorite book, a story about a girl who travels the world. Her mother sewed a small bag for her, and her father gave her a little money he had saved over the years. On the morning of her departure, the entire village came to say goodbye. Her friends gave her flowers, and the older villagers shared advice about living in the city. "Always be kind," one said. "But don't trust too easily," warned another. Anna boarded the bus with a mix of excitement and fear. As the vehicle rolled away, she waved to her family and friends, tears in her eyes but determination in her heart. The journey to the city was long, and the view outside the window changed slowly from green fields to tall buildings and crowded streets. Anna had never seen so many people in one place before. She felt small, but also curious. When the bus stopped in the capital, Anna's aunt was waiting for her. Her aunt was a cheerful woman with a wide smile and a warm hug. "Welcome to the city, Anna," she said. They took a taxi to her aunt's apartment, which was small but cozy. Anna looked around, amazed by the tall buildings, bright lights, and the noise of the busy streets. It was nothing like her quiet village. That evening, her aunt showed her the room where she would stay. It was a tiny space with a bed, a small desk, and a window overlooking the city. "This is your new home," her aunt said. "Tomorrow we'll explore the city together." The next morning, Anna woke up early, eager to see more of the city. Her aunt took her to a bustling market filled with colorful stalls selling fruits, clothes, and spices. The smells were new and exciting, a mix of fresh bread, roasted coffee, and flowers. Anna tried a type of fruit she had never seen before and loved it. They walked through busy streets, and her aunt pointed out landmarks like the Grand Library in the city square. "You'll have so much to learn here," her aunt said. "The city is full of opportunities." But the city was also overwhelming. Anna noticed people rushing everywhere, barely stopping to greet one another. The noise of cars and construction was constant, and she missed the peaceful sounds of her village. That night, as she lay in bed, she wondered if she had made the right choice. Could she really adapt to this new life? The thought kept her awake for hours. The following days were busy. Anna's aunt helped her enroll in a language class and find a part-time job at a cafe. The class was filled with people from different backgrounds, all eager to learn. Anna struggled at first. The teacher spoke quickly, and she often felt shy about asking questions, but she didn't give up. She stayed after class to review her notes and practice speaking with her aunt. At the cafe, Anna learned how to make coffee, serve customers, and handle money. It was hard work, but her coworkers were friendly, and she enjoyed meeting new people. Some customers were kind and patient, while others were rushed and demanding. Anna realized that not everyone would treat her kindly, but she learned to stay calm and do her best. One evening, while walking home from work, Anna passed a small bookstore. The window was filled with books of all kinds, and one title caught her eye, Dreams of the World. It reminded her of her favorite book back home. She stepped inside, and the owner, an older man with glasses, greeted her warmly. "Looking for something special?" he asked. Anna explained how much she loved stories about travel and adventure. The man smiled and said, "You've come to the right place." Anna left the bookstore with a second-hand book and a feeling of comfort. The city didn't feel as intimidating anymore. Each day brought new challenges, but it also brought small joys. She started to feel a sense of belonging, even in this strange and busy place. As the weeks passed, Anna began to settle into her new life. She found a routine: mornings in her language class, afternoons at the cafe, and evenings reading in her small room. She still missed her family and the quiet of her village, but the city started to feel less overwhelming. Every day she discovered something new: a park, a food stand, or a small corner of the city she hadn't seen before. One day, her language teacher announced a writing competition. Students were invited to write about their personal experiences in the city. The winner would receive a scholarship to take an advanced language course. Anna hesitated. She loved to write, but she wasn't sure her skills were good enough. Her teacher encouraged her. "Your story is unique, Anna. Share it," she said. Inspired, Anna decided to give it a try. She spent every free moment working on her essay. She wrote about her life in the village, her dreams, and the challenges of adapting to the city. She described her feelings of fear, excitement, and growth. "The city is loud and busy," she wrote, "but it has taught me to be brave." After days of editing, she finally submitted her essay. While waiting for the competition results, Anna focused on her work at the cafe. One evening, a woman entered and ordered a coffee. She looked tired but smiled when Anna greeted her. As they talked, Anna learned that the woman was a journalist who worked for a major magazine. The journalist noticed Anna's accent and asked where she was from. When Anna shared her story, the woman said, "You're very brave to leave your home and come to a big city. That's inspiring." The journalist left her business card and told Anna to call her if she ever wanted to share more of her story. Anna tucked the card into her bag, feeling both surprised and proud. She couldn't believe that her journey was interesting to someone else. A week later, the results of the writing competition were announced. Anna's teacher handed her an envelope with the school's logo on it. Her hands shook as she opened it. Inside was a letter that read, "Congratulations, Anna. Your essay has won first place." Anna was overwhelmed with joy. She couldn't wait to tell her family back in the village. The scholarship allowed Anna to take an advanced language course. The class was more challenging, but it helped her improve quickly. She also met other students who had come from different parts of the world, and they often shared stories about their homes. Anna felt inspired by their determination and started to feel like she belonged in this new community. One day, Anna decided to call the journalist she had met at the cafe. She was nervous, but the woman was kind and eager to meet. They sat together in a quiet coffee shop, and Anna shared more about her journey. The journalist was impressed. "You have a story that many people would love to hear," she said. "Would you like to write an article for our magazine?" Anna couldn't believe it. Writing for a magazine seemed like a dream. She agreed, and over the next few weeks she worked on her first article. It was about the courage it takes to leave home, face challenges, and grow through new experiences. When the article was published, Anna's family called her, overjoyed. "We're so proud of you," her mother said. "Everyone in the village is talking about your story." The article brought Anna new opportunities. She was invited to speak at an event for young people who wanted to study in the city. Standing on a stage in front of an audience, she felt nervous at first. But as she shared her story, she saw people nodding and smiling. She realized that her journey could inspire others to follow their dreams. Months turned into a year, and Anna's time in the city came to an end. Her aunt asked her, "What will you do now?" Anna thought for a moment. "I want to go home," she said, "but I want to return to the city someday. There's still so much to learn." When Anna returned to her village, she was greeted with hugs, flowers, and smiles. Her family and friends noticed how much she had grown. She was more confident, spoke fluent English, and had so many stories to share. Anna didn't stop dreaming. She continued to write, teach, and inspire others in her village to believe in themselves. The journey had changed Anna forever. She learned that stepping out of her comfort zone wasn't easy, but it was worth it. The world was bigger than she had imagined, and she knew her story was only just beginning.